Very course based on 1100 words. You need to know week 16, day 1. Alright, so we just go through this unit as usual, one by one. So, Sasam, what is the first word, please?
We can pronounce it as indigenous, which
And
means native.
native, yes. Usually it comes with a preposition of to. Yes, for example, we say this is indigenous to, or they are indigenous to. So yeah, it means native or original. Okay, thank you. And Alexandra, you said, am I right?
Yeah, Alexandre.
Okay, Alexandra. What is the next word?
Gregarious.
Gregarious. Yes, gregarious. Do you know the meaning of that?
Yeah, I think so.
It means?
But I don't know how to explain it.
Okay, yes, Sasan, gregarious.
It means sociable, and it's in this text the meaning is somehow different because it refers to a group of animals which live actually collectively with its peers and.
Yes. Gregarious means, as a matter of fact, sociable, extrovert or extroverted, having a tendency to live in a group. So gregariousness is the noun. Do you know the opposite of that, Sasan?
Like gregarious, the opposite would be solitude or.
Gregarious is an adjective, so the opposite could not be a noun.
Yes. I don't remember the adjective for this root, but I'm sure that the noun could be solitude. And
if a person is not sociable, what do we call that person? Say introvert or introverted, reserved. No. Okay.
Yeah. And the opposite in the dictionary, I mean Longman dictionary, solitary is mentioned as an opposite of this adjective. I mean the opposite of gregarious.
Solitary, yes. Solitary, but not solitude. I think you said solitude.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
Solitary is the adjective of solitude. Is that right? The root is the same.
Yes. Solo means unity, oneness. You know, that's why we have soli. It means SOLELY means only. You know, even soliloquy, and we have so many words with that root. Okay, the third word, Alexandra. Do you know? Okay, Sasan, please.
And the third word is habitat.
Habitat
and
means?
Yes. It refers to natural home and natural place that some, for example, creatures live in.
Right. So habitat, the root is habiter in French, means to live. In Latin, habiter, because in French H is not pronounced. That's why we have actually inhabitable or inhabitant. You know, the root means to live. Yeah. Okay. Next.
Cursory, and it means doing something quickly.
Yes, quickly and without paying enough attention. So this is
to the detail.
Yeah, it means superficially. Yeah, in a shallow manner. Okay, cursory and in a hasty way, rash. So the last word,
Interloper.
interloper.
Interloper, yes.
Yeah, first syllable. And
Yeah.
who is an interloper?
Actually, somebody who enters a place that in which he is not supposed to be.
Yes,
To
we call it
exist.
actually an intruder or
Yeah.
an intrusive person, meddler. No,
Meddler, you said, yeah.
yes, meddler, because a person who meddles in or with a process. An unauthorized person, as we have it here. Yeah, intrusive and intruder. Intruder is the best synonym in my idea.
How do you pronounce it? I mean, intruder.
Intruder. You mean to spell INTRUDER? Yes. INTRUDER.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. So let me see. Context.
Yes, meet the bees. One of the most interesting inhabitants of our world is the bee, an insect that is indigenous to all parts of the globe except the polar regions.
Yes. Okay. One of the most interesting inhabitants of our world is the bee, an insect that is indigenous to all parts of the globe except the polar regions. So we have a particular, let's say, insect which is very similar to a bee, but it does not produce honey. Do you know what it is? But a bee without honey is wasp.
A wasp? Oh,
Yes, the globe. It's globe, except the polar regions. So
what about the British? Is that globe?
no, it's globe. Complete O. It's a let's say diphthong. Two vowels after each other.
Sure. The honeybee is a gregarious insect whose habitat is a colony that he shares with as many as 80,000 bees.
Yes, the honeybee is a gregarious insect, first syllable insect, whose habitat, it's not habitat, it's complete a,
Yes.
not sure. Its habitat is a colony that he shares with as many as 80,000 bees. So they are really sociable creatures.
Exactly.
So 80,000 bees live in a hive, and this is that colony actually is very similar to a civilized, let's say, society, because every insect actually has its own responsibilities, and this is really amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, please continue.
Sure.
Although
Although the individual bees live for only a few days, their colony can be operative for several years. Operative.
Right. Yeah, they have a very short life, the individuals and the workers, but their colony can be operative for several years, because immediately when one of them just dies, there are some other substitutes for them, and the cycle goes on and on.
Yeah. But does it mean that the lifespan is not that long? Taking for this,
A cursory, yes.
a cursory study of the activities of these insects reveals an orderliness and a sociable structure that is truly amazing.
A social structure That is truly amazing. Yeah, it means a very short look or just consideration of the activities of these insects reveals means
Divulge.
Yes, divulge and
Yeah.
or show or indicate an orderliness means discipline and
Yeah.
yeah, and a social structure that is truly amazing. And
For example, bees in a particular hive have a distinct odor. Therefore, uh, when an interloper seeks access, they can identify him quickly and repulse his invasion.
yes, for example, bees in a particular hive have a distinct odor or smell, and therefore actually when an interloper wants to or intends to access
Invade.
yes, invade or use the, for example, accumulated produced honey, they can identify or recognize him quickly and repulse his invasion. Repulse means
Repulse means to fight against someone or something that wants to enter that place.
yes, to drive back.
Yeah.
To drive
Retrieve.
back.
Can we say retrieve?
No, retrieve. Retrieve means to gain something again after a while. Retrieve means to find something again.
Okay.
Yeah, retrieve, retrieve.
Yeah.
Repulse means, for example, because retrieve means in French we call it retrouver. Trouver means find. Trouver in Latin and French means trouver means find. So retrieve means to find again. Please sample sentences.
Sure. Sherlock Holmes took a cursory glance at the cryptic message and decoded it instantly.
Decoded it instantly. It's Sherlock, I think. Sherlock.
Sherlock.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Took a cursory glance, very superficial or on the surface, we call it glance at the cryptic message. Cryptic?
When a message, for example, is cryptic, it means that it has a meaning which is mysterious somehow.
Yes. Encrypted, you can say also. There. Yeah. When something is encrypted, it means somebody has encrypted it. So it has been, let's say, encoded, and you need to decode it. And the person, actually Sherlock Holmes, had to decode it instantly or right away in order to actually get the meaning or get the message.
Yeah.
See?
Sure. The forest was replete with the kind of wildlife that is indigenous to Africa.
Yes, the forest was replete with or full of the kind of wildlife. It means all the features about actually wild creatures eating each other in a cyclical way that is so original to electric eyes.
Electric eyes, watchdogs, and other nuances were there to keep out an interloper.
Yeah, electric eyes, watchdogs, and other nuances were there to keep out an interloper. Keep out?
Keep out means not let anyone to enter.
Yes, not let anyone enter. And
Wants to, for example,
mhm,
do something illegal.
yeah, exactly. And you said to enter. I said do not use to. Let somebody
okay.
enter. Nuance.
Okay.
Mhm.
Nuance refers to some differences, which shows a discrepancy from a standard situation.
Yes, slight differences or
Yeah,
differences that are not easily noticed.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
We're there to keep out or to preclude. You can say for keep out.
Uh-huh.
Okay, number
The
4.
next, yeah,
Yes, please.
the alcoholic was found supine in his favorite habitat, Rion's bar.
Hmm. The alcoholic was found supine in his
Yeah,
favorite,
supine.
habitat, Ryan's bar. Um, yeah, maybe actually he was dead. We are not sure, but he was
Yeah,
found. When we say that he was found supine or lying on his back, it means that actually he was there. He must have been there for a while, and
or maybe he was drunk.
yes, that's why I said dead. Then the cause of death must be, let's say, chronic inebriation. It means drinking alcoholic beverages so much.
Yeah, yeah.
That was the cause of his death. His or her, perhaps. His, yes. Okay, so please.
At the party, the gregarious hostess scurried from group to group, making friends and influencing people. Influencing people.
Hmm. At the party, the gregarious hostess.
It refers to a host,
You
which is a
said
woman.
host.
Oh, okay, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. That is scurry, not a scare. I think you said something else.
Oh, okay.
Scurried means to move from one place to another
Yeah.
very quickly. And friends. Okay. All right, please. Next.
The words
Yes, hold on a second.
indigenous refers to native.
Mhm.
Gregarious refers to sociable, and habitat refers to natural environment. Cursory, hasty, not throw.
Thorough.
Thorough, okay. Thorough.
Mhm.
And interloper
Mhm.
refers to an unauthorized person.
Right.
Again, in a beeline, taking the straightest, shortest route. That's the way a bee flies back to the hive after he has gathered food. When the couple left, the babysitter made a beeline for the refrigerator. Refrigerator.
Refrigerator.
Refrigerator.
Yes, perhaps for a drink or something that he
Yeah.
just wanted. So she wanted to.
Yeah.
Usually, babysitter is a she. You wanted
Yeah.
to.